Here we are top side looking back onto the quarter canopies. Paint job all looks good up here. Shows the normal print through of a skater race layup. Got some bubbling on the deck, some cracking. Nothing showing through the paint. You can see, camera doesn't show it that well. Small bubbling on the deck. So we got a storage locker here. Finished storage locker for fenders, lines. Navigation lights to the side of the canopy, a little unconventional there. Quarter canopies been cut down significantly. Starboard quarter canopy appears to be in good shape. A couple small hairline cracks, nothing significant at all. The port canopy has a significant crack running down. However, the crack does not show any sign. You cannot feel it on the top or the bottom, so it's cracked internally. It appears to still have the windshield washers on it. I do not know if they function or not. It looks as if they've either added or relocated the fuel tanks. Here's a secondary fuel fill. And there's another fuel fill on the side of the boat. As we walk back, some typical signs of wear on the paint where the engine hatch comes down to meet the hull or the deck of the boat. You can see the upholstery did not get all the way underneath there. Not noticeable when it's closed, but nonetheless when it's open it is noticeable. The underneath side of the engine hatch has definitely not been finished out well. The sun pad is in good condition, just needs a good cleaning. All the lines and rigging all appear to be stainless and Aeroquip lined, all in good condition. The bilge shows no signs of saltwater use since the re-rig or the redo. It appears as if the fuel tanks were relocated. Typically on the skater, I would see the fuel tanks in the rear of the boat built into the bottom. On this boat they have placed them in the gunnel in a plastic tank. I'm not sure if that was for weight distribution or what the purpose there was, but not in the normal spot. But you also have no fear of the tanks being damaged from alcohol fuel. The tanks are a plastic tank like a conventional boat would have. Some more paint chipping here on the edge of the deck where the engine hatch comes down, most likely due to the boat being in a bind or twisted whenever the hatch came down and knocked a chip off of it. Interior all appears to be in good shape, no rips and tears. However, you can see that it's loose and could stood to be restretched. The gauge cluster and the dash all appears to be in good shape. The center console is padded and does provide steps and access up to the dash. It's sturdy and strong, does not wobble around. Cannot see, it looks as if it had intercoms, but they're no longer, the jacks are no longer sticking through. Not sure if they're still in the boat or not. You can see a side shot of the fuel tank on the other side. The overall, the sitting and the view from the boat is very nice. I can see clearly out the front. The back seat passengers sit nicely in the back. They're not on the floor. The boat is definitely drivable and as is condition. It's you can tell it was a prior race boat that has been converted. It does show signs of racing use and light layup and repairs.